Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of the Mannschrecks.
It's a commentary on Christian life and culture from a pastor's wife and her sidekick.
That's me.
I'm your favorite host, Sarah Mannschreck.
I'm that other one, JJ Mannschreck. We are back for more.
We are.
All right, let's dive right in because I think we got some great stuff in this episode. I'm excited about the stories that I'm bringing to the table today.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. You go first.
Sure, okay. Maybe this story is something you will also share. It's just so ridiculous, and really the headline alone is all you need to read to just have a nice giggle. But British firefighters rescue man with hand stuck in sofa.
Yes, I saw this
Did
story.
you see that story? There's really no story there. It's just that title. But in Britain, they conducted an unusual rescue when a caller reported a man who needed help extracting his hand from the back of a sofa.
How embarrassing is that, though? Like, I cannot fathom.
A report of a male with his hand trapped down the back of a sofa. He was not seriously injured, but sustained slight reddening to his hand. Just that's the whole story.
I think that would be just buco embarrassing. Like, you call the fire department if you have like a catastrophic, something.
Well, to be fair, the fire department helps with lots of strange situations of people getting stuck in places. Like, if you need help, you call the fire department. Oh, I'm stuck in something. It's like, but a sofa.
Stuck in your couch, though.
What were you doing?
I love
Oh, man, I lost my Cheeto back there. Oh, man, I got to call the police.
You know what, though? I've had some close calls where I go searching, diving for the, TV remote or whatever, and I swear, sometimes I get my hand down in there, and I feel like it's never going to come out.
But, you didn't have anybody closer to you that you could call? There was nobody else in your house, but maybe, a neighbor? Just bring a knife, man. Cut open the back of my sofa. Just come on over.
And I wonder if he thought, because I would think, maybe if the fire guys come, they can get me out without damaging the... that would be my thing is, I don't want to damage my furniture. But the firemen are not going to be gentle with the furniture. They don't care. But
also, clearly he was able to use his other hand, so why... I guess I don't understand. But I wasn't there, so...
Then you go, yeah, well, and it's, it's couch, right?
It's a couch.
It could have been all right, I no longer care about the couch. I want it to just be destroyed. I want to be free, but I'm not, maybe I'm not next to a knife, or, I physically cannot rip or cut myself free.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I just need someone to come over here with some scissors.
I just think that was crazy. But anyways, what's your story?
Okay, so this story, and I'm sure you saw it because I think we were surfing the same websites, but Thai Zoo holds an escape drill with an employee in an ostrich costume.
I did not read the article, but I saw the headline and I desperately want to hear the story.
Okay, so this is, I think, if they were to ever actually open up a Jurassic World type scenario, this is what they should do. So they had the zoo. There's a zoo in Thailand that had an escaped animal drill. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's a training exercise for their employees of here's what you do if the animals get loose.
And then they just randomly chose an employee to
who put on an ostrich costume and ran around the zoo.
Oh my gosh. It says, I want to be that.
Oh my gosh. There's video. There's video of a Thai zoo escaped animal drill is going viral after photos and videos emerge showing a zoo employee in an ostrich costume fleeing from the zookeepers.
Everything about that story is just so...
It's like the childhood game of sharks and minnows.
It really is. Run away, climb the tree, don't let him get you. It's like the tag that never ends.
I love it so much. So then the zoo posted photos to Facebook showing an employee dressed in an ostrich costume and makeup being chased through the facility's Africa zone by the zookeepers after simulating an escape from the zone's show area.
So what are you going to do today, honey? Well, I'm going to go to the zoo and we'll have a good day at work. Thanks, I'm going to be the ostrich today.
I'm going to dress up in an ostrich
I'm the escaped ostrich. Oh, man.
I think it's actually a brilliant idea to train your zookeepers on, all right, what do you do if somebody gets loose? Video shows employees and onlookers laughing as the man mimics the movements of a flightless bird while...
I think it's brilliant, but it's also very comical to visualize it.
While evading zookeepers bearing nets. I mean, this is like cartoon style. They got a net and they're chasing him. The Facebook post said the drill was designed to build readiness, enabling real situation management and to prepare measures for when animals escape, which is what made me think Jurassic World.
Yeah,
If they had just had their employees prepare for this, it was an eventuality. Isn't that what he says in the movie? Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Anyways, that just cracked me
so
up,
funny.
and I'm excited. I will share the video and the photos because it's just to die
That's
for.
satisfyingly weird.
All right, what else you got?
Okay, so my next story is a little bit strange, like kind of like a Okay, so New York wants people to show ID for this popular pumpkin pie staple.
Pumpkin pie staple.
So the state is cracking down on the sale of a popular dairy product with a purchase now limited to those who are 21 and older. New Yorkers who hope to buy whipped cream
What?
should now be ready to hand over their IDs at the checkout because there is a new popular type of recreational drug called whippets,
Wait.
where you use nitrous oxide gas stored in those canisters.
Yeah, that's been around forever. They were doing that when I was in high school.
Problematic in the state
Not that
of
I
New
would
York.
know.
I was gonna say, were you and that whipped cream can? The can's accessibility on shelves has helped put whippets among the top 10 most abused drugs globally.
Whoa.
Right? Highs from whippets have led to impaired judgment, heart failure, seizures, and an overdose could cause hallucinations, according to the nonprofit Arch Academy. So the state of New York is limiting sales of whipped cream chargers, which use nitrous oxide to push the dessert topping out of the can, and this was signed into effect in November. So if you want to buy whipped cream, possibly this in the state of New York, coming up for the holiday of Thanksgiving, you may have to be 21 years or older.
So it's only loosely connected to pumpkin pie, right? You don't actually put whipped cream in the pumpkin pie.
If you want pumpkin pie
like,
for your dessert, like you want to put it on top.
Yeah, you got to put the whipped cream on top. But...
I do not like canned whipped cream.
I do.
Make my own whipped cream. But if you want to buy like Ready Whip,
can't do it.
You might have to have an ID.
Yeah, you got to have 2 whipped cream cans, one for the pie and one for straight into mouth, right?
Well, apparently, or one to get high off of instead.
Yeah, but I mean it's weird to me. So this is sort of odd to me because this has been around for a long time. I'm not that I'm advocating doing this, but you know how like when you don't shake it and tip it upside down, and if you have it right set up and you and it like squirts the air, if you stick that in your mouth and do that, it can make you, it's kind of like the equivalent of like helium, right? And you make your voice funny, except it gets you high.
It says, sadly, young people buy and inhale this gas to get high because they mistakenly believe it is a safe substance. This law will eliminate easy access to this dangerous substance for our youth.
Well, and what did it say that it is? It's like nitrous something?
It's nitrous oxide.
Nitrous oxide, not supposed to be inhaled. That's why it messes with your brain or whatever. I really should not be explaining how this works, but
don't do drugs.
But here's how.
Hide your cans Ready Whip, parents.
Well, but it's like it's interesting they're cracking down now because this has been around for a long time. This they've Ready Whip has been on the shelves for decades, right? Like,
but the thing that gets me, I really want to know how reliable this statistic. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
The top 10 most abused drugs. One of the top 10 most abused drugs globally. Really?
Nitrous oxide.
I mean, I guess because it is easily accessible.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like
and not regulated
meds or people, other stuff that you can buy on store shelves, like because it is so accessible. And who's going to think anything of it? You're buying a couple of cans of whipped cream and I'll just grab a can of pumpkin pie filling and nobody will know. But I don't know. But I just found that to be shocking because I would have never ever thought that would be a problem. But
I guess if regulating it helps protect kids, because teenagers, I mean, this is the generation that brought us like the Tide Pod challenge, right? Like they are so eager to do dumb stuff if the internet told them it's funny. And like, so yeah, if regulating it will keep teenagers from dying, or overdosing or whatever, that's a good thing. Yeah. But it's so interesting that, decades later they're cracking down.
It's bizarre.
I just feel like we're living in a world where you can no longer trust common sense. Like
my gosh.
There's no common sense anymore. So you have to put the label on it, right? The coffee is hot. No. You have to tell me the coffee's hot. I can't figure that out on my own or whatever, like, and I just,
Please buy this whipped cream can to use as an intended purpose, not for.
Well, and I gotta be honest, when I go get some whipped cream, I'm not gonna buy just one canister. I want to buy like 3 or 4, and because it's holidays and it's festive and you want lots of whipped cream, and they're gonna like look at you like, are you a drug dealer? Are you pushing these drugs?
No, I just really like pumpkin pie. Don't
I bought 5 cans of whipped cream for a youth group game, and they're like, are you pushing drugs on the children?
No, we're going to play this fun game where we throw Cheetos at their head.
Hey, that game is just
That is a
gold.
fun game.
It is so much fun. All right, wow. Whippets are now going to be regulated, and you got to have an ID card.
I just can't. Yeah, it's just
amazing.
ridiculous. Anyways,
amazing.
what's your second story?
Do they have... Sorry, I'll jump to my story in a second. Do you have to be a certain age to buy Tide Pods now? I wonder if they put that out there.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't buy like generic. I don't buy that type of brand of.
No, we don't use the little pod things, but
yeah, I don't buy
That'd be
Tide.
funny to find out. It's like, no, we just can't. You got to be 21 to buy this. Anyways, all right. Yes, my story is simulated strumming returns to Finland for the air guitar world championships.
There's an air guitar world championship.
There's an air guitar world championship.
What?
I know. So first, I just want to appreciate that the stories today are brought to us by the core of all fantastic weird stories, which, as we've discussed in the past, involve world records.
Yep.
Or animals. Or what was the third thing? There's world records, animals, and
something with food. No.
Yeah, food. Was it food? Food stories.
Yeah.
Animals, world records, and food. Yeah. Anyways. So we're into this, right?
Yes,
so we did the animal story, and now we're doing the world record story.
Record air guitar.
Simulated. It's like a big thing. The top faux musicians in the world are gathered in, and I don't know how to say this word.
Faux musician?
Faux. F-A-U-X.
Yeah, I know.
Faux musicians, because they're not actually musicians.
It's like Will Ferrell doing his fake juggling act in The Office. I have a hard time seeing this as a legitimate thing.
It's a legitimate thing. So it's in Oulu, Finland. It's O-U-L-U. I'm not sure how to say it. Oulu, Finland, on Friday to compete in one of the globe's most unusual musical performance competitions, the Air Guitar World Championships. The annual event, which makes its return to the live stage this year after the COVID-19 pandemic led to the cancellation of the 2020 and special virtual event in 2021, will feature the national champions from multiple countries facing off against a group of
Not just one country, but multiple countries.
So they had the national air guitar champions. Like, people take this seriously, like it's a real thing. Then they bring in the champions.
The champion. Just wait. The
reigning champion is Rob the Marquis Messel. Messel, representing the United States. Woohoo! We are the best in air guitar champion.
I don't know whether I'm proud or embarrassed.
A little bit of both, to be honest. Messel, representing the United States, was named the winner of 2019, his third appearance in the international contest, which features each participant pretending to play an invisible guitar while dancing along to a song of their choice. Quote, you're on stage, people are watching you, and you've got nothing between you and them, Messel told the University of Portland's The Beacon newspaper after his 2019 win. You've got no drum set or mic stand, even to stand behind or lean on. It's just you. And a little bit, I'm like, are you trying to make it sound like this is more difficult than the real thing? Because you are wrong. You've got to see these videos, though. I'll show you them, too.
I don't know what I think about this.
Guess how long this has been around? Air guitar.
No. Like 30 years.
1996. 26 years this has been going on.
Wow.
I just am baffled. The stated purpose of the unusual competition is to, quote, promote world peace. Which, what?
I mean, I guess if it's not a real guitar, it is a little more peaceful.
According to the competition ideology, wars will end, climate change will stop, and all bad things will vanish when all the people in the world play the air guitar. So, that's got to be a goof, right? They're just messing with people. The competition's website states that's why everyone is invited at the end of the competition to play the air guitar all at once to save the world. It sounds like a Jack Black movie.
I know, I was going to say, it sounds like a goofy movie promo.
And I love it, but it's just ridiculous. Organizers said the air guitar is an ideal medium to promote peaceful coexistence, as it is a form of expression that is open to all. It can be grasped regardless of gender, age, ethnic background, sexual orientation, or social status. Air guitar playing is equal. I think they're trying really hard to make it sound like a legitimate thing.
Air guitar is equal. There's some grammatical issues I have with that sentence.
Justin Howard, known as Nordic Thunder, the 2012 air guitar world champion, who was named the champion of champions in the virtual 2021 event, serves as a judge in this year's competition. Howard said he already knew how to play a real guitar, known to air...
Okay, then.
Check this out. A real guitar is known to air guitarists as a their guitar. So there's the air guitar and the their guitar.
Wow. I think my eye just rolled into the back of my head.
Nordic Thunder. That's his name. Justin Nordic Thunder Howard. Although this guy seems to have his head on straight. He says, it is ridiculous. It is as silly and absurd as it sounds. In fact, that's why I wanted to start being an air guitarist to begin with, because when I saw this thing existed, and I'm like, that's the stupidest thing ever. I want to be the best in the world at that. Justin, you and me could be buddies. Like, that's exactly the way my brain works.
Title? Is there like some sort
I'm
of
sure there's money. This seems like
prize?
A big thing. It's an international competition. People fly to other countries to pretend to play guitar.
You know what this reminds me of is the ridiculous like a cappella championship in like Denmark in the second Pitch Perfect movie.
Exactly. I was thinking
like
about Pitch Perfect
something that no one
too.
has ever asked for, that has never needed to exist, and somehow seems to be wildly popular with all these other countries. Is this something we asked for? Was air guitar? Because really, I would prefer their guitar, because I like to hear and feel an instrument.
I did watch. So I watched a clip of, I think it was the Japanese internet. The winner of the national competition in Japan came into. It was a woman, and she went on, and it's like it starts with like some stuff, but it's almost like. Air guitar is definitely a piece of it, but there's also like interpretive dance, right? It's like you're not. They are not.
Would have to be. What other stuff are you going to be doing?
Yeah,
just moving your fingers and hands. Like,
and I expected is like you have to pretend you're wearing a guitar, and they do. They like pretend put on the guitar, and then they pretend strum, but then they like move their arms, and I'm like, well, if you had a real guitar there, it wouldn't work.
Do that.
But that's part of it. It's like it's not real. It's not really there, so I can have more freedom of movement. It's definitely weird, but they got super into it, and the crowd was going crazy, and it looked like they were having a lot of fun.
So are they playing the song there's pretend like over like some sort of intercom that there's supposed to
Yes. The song is really there. They pick a song, a popular song, and they play it, obviously one that features heavily on the guitar, and then they have this whole dance performance. It honestly reminded me a little bit, you remember way back when we were at Calvin College, Dance Guild.
Yes.
You remember Dance Guild, right?
Dance Guild or Air Band?
Oh, Air Band. That's what I'm thinking of. Air Band. Dance Guild was great, too.
Dance Guild was great. I did Dance Guild, but dancing is very different than Air Band.
No, that was like, Dance Guild was like choreographed dances. Yeah. But Air Band was like...
the ridiculous...
Yeah, they all pretended to be a band.
Yes.
And it was super fun. They only did it, what, like our last 2 or 3 years? I don't think they did it when we were...
still do that.
I hope they do. That was just such a fun event. It was so dumb, but that was part of it, right?
Yeah.
It was the guys.
I went to see it. I didn't participate in Air Band.
No, me neither. But it was the guys who pretended to be NSYNC that won, right? They came up with a name. I don't even remember what it was, but it was so much fun. It was so dumb.
It was good.
But they weren't actually singing. They weren't actually performing.
No, it was all just that I could see that as
right. So that's what it reminded me of. Air Band from Calvin. Yep. That was so much fun.
Wow.
So yes, these
Air Guitar Championships. I'm telling
Air
you.
Guitar World Championships was at 8:00 last Friday night. Oh, I should have looked up who won. I don't know. I'll find out and I'll post it. In Oulu, Finland. The competition will be live streamed on the contest's official website.
So bizarre, but clearly entertaining for many countries.
It also kind of reminds me of. Do you remember that story about the Josh fight?
Yes.
Right? It's just a goofy, dumb thing, and people are like, whatever, we're having fun, and Yeah, they had a good time.
That's just so bizarre.
I love
and yet
it.
now I have to go watch these videos.
You do, yes. We will watch these after we're done recording.
my.
We'll go watch these videos because they're fabulous. All right. Hey, you ready for sponsors of your life?
I am.
All right.
So sponsor my life, I gotta say, this week is, weirdly enough, the Great Wolf Lodge. We just got back from our family vacation, and we spent a couple days there. Real fun time with the family. It's actually perfect for our kids and their ages. So, yeah, it was a good place to go. Water park passes included. On the pricier side, but worth it considering that everything else.
Yeah, with the water park and
was
the
paid for.
hotel and the breakfast.
Yeah, well, we tacked on the breakfast cost
Yeah, it was
as
good.
an add-on, but it was definitely worth it. Like, it was more than enough food to
So much fun.
go around. So yeah, great.
Well, and it was our first time, and it's very good for our age group. Like, our boys
Perfect.
are young. Like, everybody in our family is six and under. And it was perfect. I mean, they had a lot of stuff they couldn't do because they weren't big enough.
But I really appreciated that they had free activities available throughout the course of the day to break up the time, because
Crafting
it's
and games.
a lot for kids to we didn't do it. We were able to go from 10 to 8 p.m. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day at the water park. No way. So to have events that broke up the day into little chunks where we could, like, hey, look forward to this event in the afternoon, or hey, we're going to go to this in the morning. It was perfect. So
Well, and I'm one of those, and obviously you know this being married to me, but I'm one of those who I'm not good at taking my vacations. You know, I get wrapped up in work. We're always busy. It's always go, go, go. And I'll take a little break here or there, but you know, we finally drew a line and we're like, okay, summer's almost over. We had to cancel some of our other plans. We got to get that vacation in. And so we put this together. It was kind of quick and it was so worth it. And it was
good.
Everybody, not just pastors, all pastors who are listening, please take your vacations. But everybody, if you get vacation,
Commit
take
to
your
it.
vacations. It was awesome.
And then delete all the social media off your phone.
That's what I did.
Well, I mean, I already have done that for 2 years, but delete all the social media off your phone.
But I did it for the vacation. I put it back on, but
just leave your phone in your room, forget about it, and
it was awesome.
Just go and bring a book and go on your vacation.
Definitely facilitated by the Great Wolf Lodge, and that was super fun.
Super fun.
All right, so sponsor of my life is the beginning of our vacation. I can't remember what the name of it was. What was the fair that we went to?
The Genesee County Fair.
Genesee County Fair. You guys have gone every year for years, but it's always like on a work day, and I can't go because I'm working. So
that's true.
this was the first time I was actually on vacation the week that fair was held, and we went, and it was so much fun. And again, there's a lot the boys can't do. They're not big enough yet, but we definitely hit up the animal tents, and we went and we saw all the different animals. It was so much fun. The Genesee County Fair was definitely a sponsor of my life this past week.
That was fun.
The boys had a great time, and I was so excited to be a part of it. You know, I know you
we've
have taken them by
On Kids
yourself.
Day for the past 4 years since we've lived here. We've gone every single year. But yeah, that was fun.
Super cute.
to go
You
with
know,
you this year.
just brought me back to all those, you know, it's got all those goofy rides and elephant ears and funnel cakes and, you know, all that, you know, nachos and corn dogs and whatever, bubble tea was in a food truck.
Kind of a random food truck, but
But then, I mean, we got to see the sheep and the horses and the goats
The baby
and
animals.
what was the little baby
Almost
goats?
walked off by a Nigerian dwarf.
Yeah, you
goat,
wanted
but
it. The Nigerian dwarf.
Apparently, we're not allowed to own those living in the city.
I still think you could take one of those little goats and cut the horns off and tell people it's a weird looking dog.
Nah, it's like a tiny little thing. It's so stinking cute. Anyways,
It's been a fun week.
That was a fun time. Yeah,
It
it's been a
was.
good week.
Last week we were on vacation and it was, good sponsors. Good sponsors
so.
all around.
I think so.
All right. Now it is time for another game. We have so many bits now. We were just talking about this earlier today. As a podcast, we come up with new things practically every episode. And so we're returning to some of the ones we've done once or twice. And so today we are doing 5-second summaries. If you guys don't remember, the way this game works is we're doing 5-second summaries Bible edition. So we have Bible stories on slips of papers in a hat, and we are going to pull them out. Oh, I got to set up my phone. We'll pull out the name, and you have 5 seconds to get the other person to guess the story, and you can't say the book of the Bible or any of the characters' names.
So just vague descriptions.
Right. And as soon as you're ready, go.
Okay. Man sends into heaven and...
Jacob's Ladder.
Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Out of time. Ascends into heaven. What was it?
It was wrong.
It was wrong?
Yeah,
okay.
sorry. Anyways, you go.
Oh, did you like...
I'm sorry.
You were thinking of the wrong story?
I was thinking of the wrong story.
All right. Let's try again. Do you need a timer? You got a timer.
I have a timer on my watch.
Ready, set, go. It's Jesus' most famous talking thing.
Sermon on the Mount.
Yes. Oh.
Hey, that was really
We
good.
did it?
We did it.
Yes. Jesus' most famous talking thing.
You're good at this. Okay,
I'm proud of myself
ready?
for that. Yes. That's okay. Go.
Okay. Same man goes to speak in the temple.
Flipping the tables? Jesus flipping the tables?
No, sorry. I should have said as a child. Sorry. It was
Jesus
at
lost
12
in the
years.
temple.
Yeah. Speaking to the... Yeah. Anyways, okay. Let's
All right.
this.
Ready?
Okay, go.
Go. Angry prophet competition.
Oh, Elijah
Yeah.
and Mount Carmel?
Yes. I think I had that one last
I
time
think you did, yeah.
because I made a joke about
I'm
candy.
really bad at this. I'm really bad at giving descriptions.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Go.
She wanted the living water.
Ooh, woman at the well.
Yeah, good job.
Nice.
That was really good.
That was. Okay. Oh, jeez. The stone slinger guy.
David and Goliath.
Nope. But yeah.
David?
But then his best buddy, who was the prince.
Oh, David and Jonathan.
Yep. And then shooting the.
Boy, you're bad at this.
It's way more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's been buzzing for like 10 seconds, but I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
The story, the story where he's shooting
the arrows.
Yep, and he shoots further and further.
Oh, yeah. We just talked about the story with Liam the other day.
The 3 arrows.
Yeah, the 3 arrows. Okay, all right, you ready to?
All right, that was terrible. All right, I lost a point.
The time?
All right, ready? Go.
A pathway to his...
A pathway. Hang on, let me see if I can get it from a pathway. Maybe Road to Emmaus?
Whoa, yeah!
Seriously?
That was really good! I've been playing my off-brand childhood too much because I couldn't think of any words.
That game from last week, my
Has
off-brand
tainted
childhood,
me.
it is so much fun. We definitely have to bring that one back.
I'm bad at this game.
All right,
Sorry.
so we're just really struggling today.
You read and I'll time you.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Go. Oh, geez, hang on. It won't open. And the famous king who thought too much of himself and got sent out into the wilderness.
Ahab.
No. Was it Ahab? No, it was the other guy, the one with the funny name.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you're right. Oh, man. Okay, that was terrible. Like I said, I'm bad at this game. Are you ready?
Your buzzer doesn't make noise.
I'm sorry. I can hold it up so you can see it.
Do you want me to do the buzzer?
Yeah, fine. You do it.
Just so we get it that
Go ahead.
noise.
I'm going to read it to
okay.
you.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Died and crucified and was risen again.
The Passion of Jesus story?
What is it called when he rises from the dead?
Oh, the resurrection.
Yes. Although I said died and crucified, he was crucified and died.
Pretty sure those go together.
Yes, but the order was incorrect.
All right, ready?
Yes.
It's the Mary and Martha's brother, apparently.
Lazarus.
Yeah, and he...
Raised from the dead.
Yeah. All right. What?
You were like judging me that Mary and Martha's brother, apparently.
No, because remember last time we played this game, you said Lazarus was Mary and
Is
Martha's...
he not Mary and Martha's brother?
I didn't look it up. I'll look it up
Or
right
maybe
now.
he was their cousin?
I don't remember. I remember not knowing. All right, so let's see. Mary and Martha were sisters to Lazarus.
Cut this part out because if I'm wrong, I don't want to.
Yes, you're right. Mary and Martha were the sisters of Lazarus, the man that Jesus raised from the dead in
That's
Luke
what I
10
thought.
and John 12.
Who is the pastor? Why are we listening to you on Sunday?
I don't know.
Okay, well, anyway.
It's okay. Nobody from
I'll
the
take
church
your money now,
listens
please.
to this podcast. So.
You may be safe. You can still cut this part. That's fine. Okay, do you want me to do another one? Read it
Yes.
to you?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just going to choose one. Okay.
Go.
Oh, the queen who was thrown to the dogs.
Oh, Jezebel.
Yep.
Yeah. Evil queen. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go. The donkey into Jerusalem.
Oh, glorious. No, the triumphal entry. I couldn't think of the word.
Listeners, I need you to understand what she was doing with her arms just then. She was gesturing wildly.
I was trying to invoke the word to my brain. I couldn't get it in there. Triumphal.
Well, I enjoyed it. Triumphant.
I was thinking the glorious re-entry was what came to my mind, but
that's something else, I think.
it sounds like a possession.
This game is harder. And maybe I'm just like on
I'm making this game harder than it needs to be.
I'm just having so much fun with the off-brand childhood thing, like the game we introduced last week, that I'm just like sour on this game. It's like, this game's not as much fun as the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna read another one.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
Oh, Jesus in the boat, and he quells the...
You said Jesus.
Oh, man. Sorry. Okay.
That's all right. I mean, I knew the story instantly.
Okay, you go for it.
Jesus, calming the storm. All right. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Hang on. It's upside down.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. The 3 parables of missing things.
Oh, the lost coin, the lost sheep, and the... Why am I not remembering the last one?
That's the most famous one, the biggest story.
Oh, the prodigal son.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm not even joking. I was like, the lost coin, the lost sheep, and the lost sock. That's not right.
The lost sock. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss version of...
It sounds like my washing machine. Anyways, sorry, that was terrible. Oh boy. You just went, so it's my turn.
Yes,
Right?
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Go
I'll
for
grab
it.
one, and then you ready?
Yes.
The speaking animal.
Oh, I totally forgot. Is that Balaam's donkey?
Yes.
Nice. I forgot to start the timer though.
Fun
We
to
need a
talk
new
about.
topic, I think. You know, like a new, not Bible stories, but
No, I think we should do movies or books.
5-second summaries for books. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
I think that could actually be good.
Like a kid 5-second
We
summary.
can even do it with songs, like music. Like
Well, I
you
like
know.
that a lot. We should have done
it
that.
might be a little bit better.
Yeah, next time we'll do my off-brand. Next time we'll do 5-second summaries, not Bible edition. 5-second summaries, kids' books, or 5-second summaries. You know, whatever. I like that.
Children grow, play together, one child dies.
Bridget Terabithia.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. I like that. All right, let's see. You want to keep playing? Do a couple more.
Yeah, let's do like 2 or 3 more.
Okay. Mary and Martha's brother
Lazarus.
and the wealthy dude.
Lazarus and Matthew? No.
You know the story where he dies and one goes one way and the other one goes the other way.
Yep. I don't remember.
Rich man and Lazarus.
Oh yes.
I mean, you had it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's not me.
Tax collector. Okay. It's
Matthew.
my turn now. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay. His brothers sold him, and he became very influential in
Joseph.
Yes.
Joseph in the Technicolor Dream. Oh, totally.
But it's not Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's Joseph. He became very influential in Egypt.
Just yeah. I guess I don't know the name of that story. Joseph becoming famous and
Joseph's rise to power.
rise to power. Oh, I see.
Sorry,
Oh, so it was like on the slip of
I
paper
was
was
just-
a specific piece
It
of
was
the story.
the
I
specific piece of a story.
I just was just kind of.
that was oddly specific though. How are you going to get that? Like,
Gesturing at Genesis vaguely.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
end of
the
Genesis.
guy was there. I was mostly concerned about you getting the guy's name.
Yes. Again, I got that part.
Okay.
One more
I'm
for
ready.
each.
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Oh, that guy who was mean to Christians and then he got knocked down.
Paul.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
Specifically, the part where he got knocked down.
Oh, when he's blinded and
Yeah. The conversion.
Yep.
Paul.
Conversion of Paul.
There you go.
All right. Ready?
So ready.
Okay. Oh, she was a very wealthy woman who came and brought gifts to Solomon.
Queen of Sheba.
Yep.
Boom. That's a good ending. That's sort of an obscure story. I'm a little proud that I
That
knew
was
it.
an obscure story.
Yeah, but that was impressive. She validated him as the wisest
Yes.
king because she came and gave him all those gifts. Good stuff. All right, so I'm excited for the next time we play the game where we mix up the genre a little
I think
bit.
that'll
We're
be
not going to
good,
do
yeah.
Bible stories next time. 5-second summary. It's a tricky game. You know, it goes fast, but you can do a lot of rounds of it. But I think kids' books or movies or like TV shows, we could do a lot.
Oh,
We could do
TV
a
shows, I
lot.
hadn't thought about that, yeah.
We watch
Different forms of media.
Yeah, there's some good fodder out there, good topics. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us for another episode of this goofy little podcast. If you appreciate us, go ahead, give us that 5-star review on Spotify, or I mean, you can give us an honest review of any level of stars, but
That's
5
true.
stars is nice. And if you're over on Apple, you can totally actually write up a review. Apparently, giving reviews helps podcasts get discovered, and our podcast is this brand new little thing. We don't even have real sponsors, and so if you do that, that's just a wonderful thing.
And thanks so much to Music Town for the use of our theme song. Don't forget to check us out on that social media, as JJ said. There's a Facebook page, Instagram, and a Twitter account.
Sure is. Are you ready with the mom joke of the week?
Mm-hmm. What country's capital is growing the fastest?
I have no idea.
Ireland. Every day it's Dublin.
So I love it. All right, bye everybody.
See you later, guys.